Several people in southwest Bakersfield are noticing a growing number of dogs being dumped in their neighborhood.
23 ABC's Carlos Correa is live in our studio with more on the issue a group says can be easily prevented with just a little education. Carlos.
Troy and Jackie, an area man, says he went from having 2 dogs to 9 practically overnight as more and more dogs are being abandoned by their owners. Wildlife biologist Alex Brown is noticing a trend.
People just drive up and I've seen them just literally kick the dogs out of the car. And it's really hard because a lot of times the dogs have been abused and beaten.
Brown recently found a black shepherd type mix and her 4 puppies abandoned in the desert with no water and no food.
All of them, if you sit down, they all want their bellies scratched.
The dogs were weak and scared when Brown found them and had no choice but to take them in.
Unfortunately, a lot of times they're too timid to come up to anyone. I was real fortunate because this mother and her 4 pups were very friendly.
In the process of finding permanent homes for these abandoned dogs, Brown came across even more puppies.
These 2 were found just in this neighborhood, running in the middle of a field. They were so skinny and dehydrated as well. They eat like champs, but yes, you're very friendly.
Friendly but expensive. Brown is now taking care of all 7 abandoned animals plus his 2 own dogs.
Anytime an animal gets dumped somewhere out in the community, obviously that's not good for the pet.
Critters Without Litters is a nonprofit organization helping families afford spaying and neutering for their pets.
It's not good for the neighborhood where the animal's being dumped at, and it's not good for our community at large.
The group works to educate people on being responsible pet owners way before they ever think about signing any adoption papers.
I think there are people out there who either are not aware of the resources that are available or aren't feeling comfortable with the steps they need to take for some of the resources here in the community.
Some shelters that were contacted by neighbors did not have any space, and rescuers say they would rather have the dogs in permanent homes with families instead of being put down. In the studio, Carlos Correa, 23 ABC.
All right, Carlos, thanks.